All right, so this is just a cool idea I came up with, something to do for my kids, and it worked out pretty well, and I thought I'd share it. So I have a bunch of these in my house where there used to be, Cat 5 cable or coax or phone line or something like that, and I've mudded over a few of them, but I realized they could be something pretty special for kids, especially little kids. And I finally figured out a method to do it easily and effectively, and I thought I'd share it in case somebody else wanted to try. So I decided to turn 4 of these little outlet boxes into secret compartments that my kids could put little things in, stuffed animals or toys or whatever. And they think it's extremely cool to have a secret compartment in the wall that nobody else knows about. And it was pretty simple to do. Basically, when you take one of these covers off, you'll find one of these blue boxes typically. There'll be some wire in it. Chances are it's Cat 5 or coax or phone line or something like that. You can snip it, and normally it'll be coming in through a little window like that at the back. You can use a screwdriver, pliers, and push it back there and let it fall into the wall. Obviously, on a 120 volt line like this, you wouldn't want to do that, and that would be dangerous. So I wouldn't suggest that. But on Cat 5 phone line and coax, it's perfectly fine. And then you can take a 1/4-inch drill bit, and you can drill into these blue tubes, which used to be the place for the screws to go. And it's super easy drilling. And then you just need to find corresponding magnets. And 1/4-inch might not be the best size for your magnets. I got my magnets from a website called leevalley.com. I already had them here at the house, but obviously, you can find something at the hardware store or Amazon, and those might not have an outer diameter of 1/4-inch. But you don't have to glue them in, they just press right in. The plastic is flexible, and you get 2 magnets in there. You can clean up the box, you can clean up the trim a little bit, it'll normally be kind of nasty. And then you just take your cover plate that was there, you use the same screws, and you super glue them in place. And before super gluing them, you want to trim them to the right length so that when it sits flush, so you wouldn't suspect that it's hanging off the wall. If you didn't trim them, then it would be a gap. But you can normally use pliers like electrician linesman pliers. You can use diagonal cutters or dikes. You could use a file if you had to. You could use a belt sander, and it takes just a little trial and error to get it right. But it's pretty easy. And then use some hot glue or some epoxy or some super glue or something like that. Glue them in place. And then basically it self-aligns and looks exactly like it was meant to be there. Kids think it's amazing, keeps their imagination strong, and keeps you Parent of the Year. Have fun.